Yes, for a good portion of my life, I only dated women. So this is a picture of me in high school. I was probably like 16, 17 years old. I went to a behavioral school, so we didn't really have senior pictures per se, but I guess this would be mine. I presented as a masculine lesbian for a long time. But actually, and I don't know if I've ever talked about this on here, but I don't hide anything. I'm all about personal growth. After probably like 2 years into my transition, I did not allow myself to date women. And it's nothing against women, it's something against me. I had a lot of resentment towards women throughout the early part of my transition. And it's taken me so long to finally figure out why, because it's very rare to find a therapist that has ample experience in like trans experiences, but never mind like specific, detailed issues. First, when I like maybe the second year of my transition, that was like when the Me Too movement was happening. And there were a lot of women that were extremely exclusive when it comes to trans men within that movement. But also, to be honest, I had lived life as a pretty attractive woman. I should say, conventionally attractive. And not to say life was a breeze then, because it was not. But I found it in some areas to be very easy to obtain things that I wanted through being an attractive woman. And honestly, when I transitioned to male and like after being on hormones and shit, this is what I looked like. I passed every day as male. I will get like resentful because whenever women would try to like tell me their problems, in my head I was like, well, it was so easy back then. Like there's so many things that was so much easier for me back then. Living as male, I do think some things are easier, some. And of course, it's been a very freeing experience, but my reality was definitely warped. I will say that living in society as a woman and living as a male, like, when I was passing every day, there were things living as male that were harder. I have videos on that. But I realized what was going on. I had that resentment because when I presented as a woman, I had massive gender dysphoria. I had no connection to my body at all. So using it for personal gain was nothing to me. I did not feel invalidated. I did not feel like I felt it was whatever. And it's not fair of me to base my experience with that on all women when I'm not a woman. That's what was causing the disconnect, the resentment. But the reason I wouldn't allow me to date women is simply for safety. I was so angry, it wasn't safe. I would always ask myself, are you looking for a partner or a victim? I think more people should ask themselves that.